Good evening and welcome to our Wednesday edition of News Geelong. By the way, thank you all for the positive and encouraging feedback on our first digital telecast last Friday night. It is very, very encouraging. The Geelong Football Club, yes, the Mighty Cats, they've won 8 VFL AFL Premiership Cups and they are all on public display, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. The only AFL club to share the glory in such a manner with its loyal supporters. In the pulsating world of Geelong sport, the Flying Hawk Nathan Currie joins us with the latest sports news later in the bulletin. And in the world of weather, our own sparkling Larni Salathiel will update us on Geelong winter weather later on in the bulletin as well. The Geelong Northern Suburbs' newest youth facility is called The Fort. It's hosted its first all-ages live music event at the weekend. The FORT, which stands for Fun, Opportunity, Recreation, Transcend, is located in the old Visitor Information Centre at Stead Park in Currie and opened in April this year, as Meryl Friend reports.
We've been following the progress of this great new youth centre out in North Geelong called The Fort, and today, Saturday the 28th of May, was their first live gig. They've had several bands on and there were several bands here this afternoon. That's All She Wrote started off proceedings, then These Bloodshed Eyes, followed by Empire's Fall, Mind My Hostage. The footage here of the band is Perfect Fit, and the last one was A Fallen Theory. These guys are from That's All She Wrote. We've got Robbie Parsons, who's the singer, and Michael Trotter, who's guitarist. And you've had your gig here today at the first live gig at the Fort. How was it, guys?
It's exhilarating to get up there and play in front of a crowd all the time. Just, heaps of good people come to the venue and just rock out for some good music. That's all we want to do.
So you were first up in the bands today. Were there plenty of people here then when you played?
Yeah, there was a few. I mean, we didn't really want a big turnout because of Robbie, first time, but he did all right. Good on him.
So, Robbie, you've only been with the band for 3 weeks. How was it today?
Yeah, it was pretty nerve-wracking and I was a bit nervous at the time, but it was good to see friends in the crowd and all that. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
So, big plans for more gigs, guys?
Yeah, for sure. Probably not till August. We'll be playing at Matthew Flinner's with Perfect Fit. Check it out. But yeah, hopefully start writing an album, record, get some stuff out there.
So you've been doing places like the Bunyip Festival, and how can people find out about where to see you?
Just check out on MySpace on www.myspace/thatsallshewrotemusic. All our stuff's on there. No songs yet, still recording. Hopefully get them out soon. So check it out.
All the best. I hope you really enjoyed your first concert at the Fort.
Thanks for that.
Thank you.
From the Fort, Meryl Friend, News Geelong.
Older men in the Geelong East community are set to be brought together thanks to a new men's shed being built in Whittington. Minister for Senior Victorians, Lisa Neville, yesterday turned the first sod at the site of the new $210,000 community shed at Grinter Reserve in Whittington, as Eliza Houghton reports.
Men's sheds are popping up all over Australia and now they seem to be popping up all over Geelong. I'm down here at Grinter Reserve for the turning of the first sod at the new men's shed.
Well, we're here today in East Geelong in Newcombe to really commence the men's shed for the East Geelong Men's Sheds group. And men's sheds, it's a unique program to Victoria. We were the first state to set this up, and they're really about how to provide opportunities for men to come together. We know men are not very good at looking after their health and well-being, but the men's sheds are proving to be extremely successful in providing social activities, a way for people to come together, but also encouraging accessing of other health and well-being services in our community.
The men's sheds started about December 2007. I'd been driving around Victoria and I saw in Donald a shed that was working at the showgrounds. I thought, this is a really good thing. A lot of the farmers that had been working all their life had nothing to do when they retired, so they came together in this little ramshackle shed on the showgrounds and started just talking to each other and making things and just actually communing. And I thought, this is a really good thing for blokes to do. What do they say? That women will talk over a cup of tea, men have to talk shoulder to shoulder under the bonnet of a car, and it's pretty close to the truth, actually.
Oh, there's no doubt the community is a big winner here. Just the fact that men and women, I might add, not just men, but men and women can gather and talk about issues that they have. They can do some work inside the shed. Men's health, as we all know, is something that's really important to men, especially, I suppose. But there's an opportunity there for a number of different programs to operate out of the men's shed, and it just gives both men and women an opportunity to go somewhere and meet and discuss some of the things that they need to discuss.
Now, I know you're not retired, but you're going to get down here and get your hands dirty one day?
I know I'm not retired. There's plenty that are trying to retire me, but no, I'm not retired, and there's no doubt that at some stage, I'll be down here at the men's shed, hopefully. I'll definitely come down and visit them, but when my time comes to come down here and participate, I certainly will do that.
For all you men sitting at home and not being very useful, get involved with the Men's Shed organisation down here in Newcombe. It's not constructed yet, but look out for it early September. Eliza Houghton, News Geelong.
Thank you, Eliza. Yes, good to see our Mayor joining in a bit of the spade work there, Mitch. State Minister for Health, Daniel Andrews, officially opened Bowen Health's Teaching, Training and Research Building this week and provided an insight into improved treatment for men's prostate cancer patients, as Meryl Friend reports.
Health Minister Daniel Andrews was at the Geelong Hospital today to open the new training centre and then to come across to show us the new laser technology for prostate cancer. Sadly, many families are touched by cancer, and men of over 50 need to have regular checks. Early detection is the key, but now with this special new laser technology, people's hospital stays are cut shorter to one night with much less fear of infection and bleeding. And then over at the main Geelong Hospital building, we've been able to have a look at the brand new laser technology for prostate cancer. What an exciting adventure.
Yeah, it is. It's a fantastic piece of equipment, and what we know is if you give to the best doctors in the world the best equipment, they can in turn provide the best care. What it means in very simple terms is that more men can have their prostate surgically removed with less bleeding and a shorter stay in hospital. They can be home sooner, and that's obviously a great outcome for them, for their family, but it's also good for the efficiency of the hospital.
And we're joined by Tom Jones. You're one of the first patients to have this laser technology. How long ago were you diagnosed with the problem?
About 2 to 3 years ago, and it was very painful to go through. And also the main problem was lack of sleep.
And now, after the laser surgery, how long did you spend in hospital?
I came in on the Monday and I went out on the Tuesday morning.
And how did you feel?
I felt great. No.
You'd recommend people to use this surgery?
I would have no problem recommending it. I think it was very, in my case, it was very safe and no infection, and wasn't much bleeding, discoloration, but there was no actual bleeding.
Well, you're a success story. That's terrific.
I was very pleased to have it. I was very lucky.
From the Geelong Hospital, Meryl Friend, News Geelong.
Thank you very much, Meryl. This is News Geelong, Wednesday edition. As we go to a break and be back with more news after this.